everyone, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still obviously Saturday, January 25th, 2020. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about, guys, we need to relax. People need to relax a little bit. Take a deep breath. There is a tremendous amount of misinformation going around, okay? I've seen a lot of stuff. Everything that Bill Gates engineered it, and they're going to come up with some kind of cure so they can make money off of it. It's all kinds of craziness is going out there, all right? So let's talk about a couple things. Let's talk about facts, all right? The facts are that the Chinese government has not been 100% forthcoming with what is going on in China. You don't lock down, I think it's up to 48 million people, and I think it's 18 cities now that they've locked down. And you don't do that for just for 1,400 cases and 42 deaths. So the president of China got on, and he said it is a grave situation. So that admission alone is very telling. All right, so that we know for a fact. We know this is not a great situation, obviously. A couple things are coming to light. Obviously, we've talked about a couple things. So what are some of the things that are coming to light? The incubation period. The incubation period is looking like it is about a 2-week incubation period. So what does that mean for us average citizens, right? What it means is that literally tens of millions of people could be infected right now and have no idea they're infected because they're not showing any signs or symptoms. All right? That incubation period, they're still going to be contagious, so that is a very scary situation. Now, what is the other thing that we know for sure, 100%? It is airborne, okay? So it can be transmitted person to person. We know that as well. So if you cough, they're saying that, some of these nurses and doctors who have died, they were wearing face masks, but they weren't wearing eye protection, so it probably got through their eyes is where they probably got the infection. Is it a scary situation? Of course it is. Is it something that we need to be paying attention to? Of course we do, okay? Is it time to panic? It is not time to panic, okay? So that, I want to be really strong with what I'm saying with that. Is it a time to be vigilant? Is it a time to pay attention to what is going on? Is it a time, as I said in my live stream yesterday, is it a time to lay low, get those extra preps that you need, and prepare to shelter in place? Yes, I absolutely believe that that is the case, okay? I think it is a smart thing to do at this point. Don't have a lot of contact with people if you don't need to. So that is definitely something that we need to be paying attention to, all right? What did I do today? I stayed right here today. I didn't go anywhere. As I told you guys yesterday, I plan on just laying low right now and just see what happens, see what's going on. I don't have really any plans to be traveling anywhere until next week. And, I get together with my kids once a week for lunch. So, but anyway, there is a lot going on, obviously. There's a lot of information going on out there. I don't want people to panic because it doesn't do any good. It really doesn't. The best thing that we can do, again, and I've said this from day one when it comes to prepping, you prepare for the worst and you hope for the best. That's the best thing that we can do at this point, guys, because until they say, because right now it is suspected of 63 cases in the United States in 22 different states, okay? That's what they're suspecting right now. The chances are that infection rate is going to be much higher than that. That is, I absolutely anticipate that that's going to be a lot higher than that. But again, we don't know all the answers yet. They don't know all the answers yet. Okay, we're figuring some things out as we go along here. When I say we, I mean, the people in charge that are studying this and trying to figure out, like what the incubation period thing and all the rest of that is. Should you believe everything that's put out by the government? Absolutely not. Should you believe everything put out by the CDC? No, you should not. Should you believe everything is put out by the World Health Organization? No, absolutely not. But again, there is going to be a tremendous amount of misinformation. So what we need to do is we need to be smart. We need to think about what's happening, okay, and not panic. So again, my advice to people: pick up extra supplies. And what do I mean by extra supplies? You can, okay, so here's a thought for you. People are having a hard time getting gas masks. Or not gas masks, masks to wear. You can get masks at a paint store, guys. Go to your local Home Depots, your Lowe's, all those type of stores, or a paint store itself. They have those type of masks. People aren't thinking about that. All right. So there's an idea for you as well. So get some masks. All right. Make sure you get some cleaning supplies. Make sure you pick up bleach. Bleach is the freaking best, okay? And unscented bleach with nothing added, just regular straight bleach, all right? Disinfectant wipes are not a bad thing to have. If you're going out in public, as I said the other day, make sure that you're wiping down stuff. And make sure you're using proper hand washing techniques. When you're leaving the bathroom, get a couple of dry paper towels and open that door that way. Alright, so what if there's no paper towels in there? What if it's one of those stupid bathrooms that just have the blow dryers? Well, use your elbow. Open that door that way. I mean, there's different ways you can do it without grabbing it with your hands, because with our hands, I don't remember how many times they say we touch our face in a day, but we touch our face a lot, okay? So we're picking at our eyes, we're doing this, whatever we're doing it all the time. And we do it subconsciously, and it's something that we just do. So if you're in that bathroom and you're touching that dirty door handle and, there's that infection on there, next thing you know, you're putting your eyes and, your fingers in your eyes, your ears, or wherever you're putting them, and then you're going to get that infection passed on to you. If it's, is out there as they believe that it is at this point. Is it spreading? Yes, it is. Okay? So those are facts, different facts that we know. But if you use precautions and you're protecting yourself, again, stay out of crowds. Don't go to diners and eat with a whole bunch of strangers. Don't go to movies right now. Take a break. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Be smart. That's what it comes down to. A little bit of caution goes a long way, because guess what? If it blows over and it's no big deal, we can all have a nice laugh about it, how we all, boy, that was a scary, breathe a sigh of relief, and then we go on about our business. But on the chance that things continue to get worse, now you've already taken steps, you're prepared, you're thinking ahead. That's what we need to be focused on right now, okay? Being smart, not doing stupid stuff, and being cautious. And I think that that's really, really important. And again, there is a tremendous amount of misinformation. Can I tell you what all that misinformation is? I can't. I don't know. Because you don't know what's true and what's not true, okay? What you have to look at, you look at the situation, you look at what's going on over there. And again, excuse me, as I said in yesterday's live stream, and I'll update the numbers, you don't lock down 48 million people for something that has affected 1,400 people worldwide, okay, and 42 deaths. You don't lock down 48 million people for that. So there's more to the story than we're being told. Until we find out that information and what the real death rate is and how bad it is, then we can possibly take action and do something about it. Again, in the meantime, the best course of action is to be cautious, continue to be prepared, continue to be ready. Be ready to shelter in place. There was a gentleman that came on that is in Wuhan. I watched this video, and he's from Ireland, all right, and he was talking about when he's going to be going out, he said, in the morning to the shop to get more food, and then he plans on staying in his apartment for the next couple of weeks, okay? He says, we have no idea when the curfew is going to be lifted. There are no unnecessary travel. As of tonight in Wuhan, you cannot even drive your cars. So he said, it's like a ghost town. And so he said he's going to go to the market, he's going to get some food so that he can shelter in place for the next couple of weeks. This is a scary situation. Now, what he did say was he was going to be wearing swimming goggles when he went out. He goes, it might look ridiculous. He goes, I'll wear 2 masks and I'm going to wear swimming goggles. And he says, I just want to protect myself as much as I can, which I think is smart to do, okay? Again, that's the epicenter. We don't know how truly bad it is, okay? Where they're supposedly building a hospital, and this is something to think about too, and somebody made this point, and I can't remember who said it, but I want to give them credit. It wasn't me that said it, it was this other person that said it. He goes, when you're digging out a foundation for a hospital, you don't use backhoes, you use bulldozers. So he goes, you use backhoes for digging. So that was a very, very good point. He goes, use backhoes for digging holes. So what are they digging for? Okay, those are things to think about. Again, you know, it's a scary situation. Absolutely, it can be, but now is not the time to panic. You know, we stay abreast of the situation, we stay on top of it, we keep watching, and again, you have to filter through the BS, okay? But a lot of the videos that are coming out of China that are being smuggled out or given out to friends and stuff like that, it is a very dire situation. You know, when the president of the country, which is a country that is very closed-mouthed about, you know, what's going on within their country, says it's a grave situation, I'm thinking it's probably worse than that. So again, we need to stay vigilant, we need to stay on top of stuff. Don't feed into the hysteria, okay? I'm getting inundated with a lot of information from a lot of different people, which I thank you for that, I really, really do. I'm not getting back to everybody. I mean, I literally have right now probably 45 emails that I haven't even opened up yet about different people that have sent me stuff on the coronavirus and what the latest update is and stuff like that. Some of it's information that I've already saw for myself, you know, so, but again, we just need to be calm. That's probably the biggest thing right now. When you're panicked, you get yourself worked up and it causes stress in your body, okay? Don't stress yourselves out at this point. Now, if people start dropping like flies in the United States, and now it's time to be nervous and scared, okay? But that has not happened yet, all right? So again, let's be prepared, be ready to shelter in place if you need to, get your cleaning supplies, get gloves if you can get gloves, okay? Get all those things, do it now, all right? Actually, you should have done it a couple days ago, but that's okay. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. And be ready. Be ready to shelter in place if you need to. That is the smartest way to do this and deal with this situation. Okay, so hopefully that's going to alleviate some of your guys' concerns. I hope it does. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. I want to hear what you have to say. Like I said, I don't do gloom and doom. I don't do fear porn. I believe in looking at things logically, figuring things out, looking at the situation, evaluating the situation, and making an estimated, you know, an educated guess, I guess would be the right word, like anybody else. But right now, we're not getting the full story out of China. That is a definite, okay? You know, what's happening over there, scary, scary stuff. No doubt about it. Now, I've heard that this is not a virus, that it's a plague. I can't substantiate that because I have no idea, okay? But I know that they don't have a cure for it at the moment. And, you know, like I said, and it is spreading. And with a 2-week incubation period, guys, it could really be spreading bad. And it could be affecting a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the world in close quarters. So think about one infected person in a city of 8 or 9 million people, how fast that would spread around if it has a 2-week incubation period. That's something to think about, okay? So anyway, guys, I will keep you updated. I'm going to continue to pay attention, see what's happening. I'm going to give you my honest assessment. If I feel that down the road that it is a time to panic, I'll let you know. I mean, I'll tell you straight up. If I feel like, you know, now is the time, pull your kids out of school, don't go to work, whatever. If I feel it's that time, I would absolutely tell you, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I get to that point and I feel that, I'm pulling my daughter out of college. Because, you know, and I'll just say, hey, listen, you come home for the next X number of days and we'll just see what happens. If she can afford to miss a few days, it ain't going to hurt nothing, okay? So, but anyway, right now we are not at that point yet. But pay attention, all right? Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So to tell the people that you care about every single day is very, very important. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you, okay? Stay positive, guys. Stay calm, okay? Relax a little bit. If things continue to get worse, we'll deal with that as it goes, all right? And we'll talk to you all later. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.